First up, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak Banash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Stone. Salutation to all the Akim out there doing this work in our sincerity and in our truth. This is James Jamaica Camp. At another weekend. Yeah. Specifically what? Tonight, Saturday night. Yeah, as we do it week in, week out. Seeing, declaring the name, David the Father, and His Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Seeing, and prophesying basically the downfall of this wicked kingdom. See? Because as you can see, wickedness has increasingly covered the whole earth. See? So, hey, we're at the time now where all of them things that are coming to a fulfillment. See? So, hey, as we say, a closure. See? So, we're at the time now we're supposed to look. Hey, you see the coming of our Lord and Savior, Yahushai, see? At hand. See? So, now we know, hey, time we're supposed to start gird up the lines, see? Get yourself in order. As men of the Lord.
Yeah, can I say something? Yeah. As pertaining to what you're saying about the Lord coming, girding up our lines and so on and so forth, why we can attest to that standing here prophesying is the whole fact that, you know, over a decade now, we started hitting hours on the byways.
Yes, my boss, respect.
We started to hit the streets.
Huh? Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah. Slakia. We started it in the street that was like 2010. Right? We started to prophesy. And throughout the course of time, when we really look at how these prophecies are unfolding, you know, we see where we made mention of it Thursday night, that the internet was a very key part of, you know, the waking of the hopeful elect and the bringing down of the society and the ushering of the kingdom of heaven. We see where the internet, the levels to this internet has grown, what's the word, exponentially, if that's the word. Because I can remember vividly when we were prophesying like about 2013, and we were speaking about the MOTV, and we were speaking about, you know, oh, people is going to be tagged digitally, so on and so forth. There wasn't really a major database being, what should I say, being operational or being pushed at that given moment. But through faith we believe and we speak about it. Now fast forward in 2023, we see where the Jamaican government is saying that the people of Jamaica should prepare themselves to be get used to AI, artificial intelligence, and like a fully digital economy. And your Prime Minister, Kanjo and Holiness, he himself is now pushing, saying that look, we are gonna even go harder to get, you know, into a digital society, to have a digital Jamaica. So now we're gonna see a swifter move, because he was bragging and boasting that, you know, we put the NIDS on board, we come with our digital currency, the Jamdex, you know, AI is gonna be the order of the day, so on and so forth. And they're speaking about teachers, teachers, you know, supposed to look forward to other jobs because robots gonna teach and whatever.
I've been saying this. We can remember we have videos of we do all that side. Man.
Yeah, exactly, for years now, yeah.
A lot of these jobs that people are doing now is not future proof.
Gonna be cut.
You know, a lot of people out here, you know what I mean, according to the so-called white man, you know what I mean, your usefulness has come to an end.
Cut.
And guess what? Guess what? You're not gonna have you living on the earth just idling, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So a lot of you are gonna be
call the population.
Hey, I just want to mention this, follow up what the brother was speaking about concerning the digital economy that the Prime Minister speak of, man. Look, man, over the years, I said, been bringing out information concerning NIDS and the digital currency, man, which now is the CBDC, you know. And we've been saying, oh, they're gonna bring it in, man, because, you know, they've been saying from the other day, so look, it's gonna work alongside cash. I would know that, look, that is far from reality.
And we correct that statement.
Yeah? Yeah. Say, hey, look, man, we've been saying it. This is how they're gonna do it, man. And the Prime Minister out of the horse's mouth, him say how they're gonna do it. First, him say, oh, look, the government, instead of soldiers, already getting on board, and instead of government agencies, they are going fully digital, by the way.
Exactly.
So now, every services, he mentioned the bank last because he know that, you know, it don't look like a type of mandatory type of thing if you go bank first, you know. But in a sense, it's mandatory because guess what? People out here still use government services, man.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Everybody.
So in order to access anything in the government, at some point, you have to go digital, man.
Yeah.
You know what I
Any
mean?
form of
You see,
transaction.
so this is the type of strategy them use to pull you in. You know what I mean? So eventually, it's going that way. Yeah. Eventually, and we've been saying it. Say, oh, look, they're gonna use some little, like, you know, they're gonna use certain services that people use in order to coerce people.
Exactly.
Into it, man. Yeah. And let me say this, man. Goodbye anonymity.
Exactly.
Yeah. No
Anonymous.
anonymous transaction anymore.
Him actually state that.
Yeah. And welcome accountability, man. And this is what's gonna go on now, man. And there's a lot of people comment on the comment board. But look, you don't understand what this thing is gonna do, man.
The new norm.
You know what I mean? You don't have the least idea. Me see a man correctly say, no, this man gonna try to cut out all us. It's more than just hustlers, man.
Yeah.
It's more than just hustlers, man. That you just seen a glimpse of what a digital currency is gonna do.
Exactly.
You know, you see all them bank robbers. I would know in the heights of all of this, if they have to come and do this
Yep.
in the bank, in the box of all the incidents that take place in Jamaica concerning the robberies that take place and the scam up and the money them and all that. You saw me, you seen bolt down to the beryllium, to the ATMs being disappearing, people being robbed at the ATM, remittances being robbed. All these things put together was always gonna be, you know, the excuse why this thing have to come out, the way it all come out, man. And hey, look, you see, a lot of Jamaicans start about say, what about the people who don't have a bank account? Look, man, they don't give a damn. When like we said, when the 2020 event, you know, you can't say no.
No, you can't say COVID.
Yeah.
Once you not give the information.
When COVID was about, you know what I mean? What happened? What happened when that was about?
Yeah.
Yeah, them tell the people, them say you don't need to go in this bank account and you need to get in a bank account.
They never care. When COVID was about, they never care who they have internet at them yard. When they say kids have to go learn from home, they never care. They just go ahead with them plan. And everybody have to adjust themselves and fit into the plan, and it's the same thing.
Get the scripture out.
Don't have internet. If you don't have internet, if you don't have an account, you don't know what's going on.
Alright, this is Deuteronomy 18 and verse 18. It says, I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth, and he will speak unto them all that I shall command him.
Hey, so whatsoever was speaking from all them times coming down to now, man. You know what I mean? The Lord put those words in our mouth. You know, we never get the revelation of ourselves, man. Yep. The Lord revealed these things unto us, man. And we've been speaking about it for years before, as an access, before we even could see out there or go.
Exactly.
What they are saying, man.
Before we have to find
I'm
details.
not going to say we're saying it blindly.
Yeah. We say it through faith.
Yeah, we say it through faith as the accent. You know what I mean?
When we were speaking about men being tagged with that digital device, we didn't have a framework that we could say, oh, they're gonna use the blockchain and this would be that, because we didn't know exactly how it would work here in Jamaica.
Right.
But in 2011, under the Bruce Golding administration, when he speak about the new ID system in NIDS, we say, oh shit, this makes sense. A new ID system which is supposed to be digital, then we can see a little something, but we still don't have it clear. But we understand about real ID, and they were speaking about real ID.
Even then, when the ID proposal come out, a lot of people, even government, who are even announced it, never even knew
exactly
that the technology that the new identification system going to be based upon was blockchain. They never know. We were the one telling them.
Exactly.
When them have them agents coming at us,
On common board and stuff.
we are the ones that basically wishing out, you know, the source of what them, man, with the information, man. So even then, the Lord of us at the head of the game.
Exactly. Yeah, the Lord gave us enough that we needed to know at the time to keep us going. You know? And that even build our faith even better, because now we are seeing even clearer. Because what are the odds that the NIDS got pushed first and became law, signing the law, then all of a sudden the Jamdex, the CBDC, just come on board just like that. And then remember when they were speaking about the NIDS, they used to say that this new ID wouldn't have your biometrics and stuff. We were the ones that were saying that's a lie. But because why would it be so important to have a new ID system that's gonna have a 9-digit number that you gonna have on your birth until your death, and nobody else not supposed to have that any at all? What's necessary about that without having your biometrics placed on it? Then about 2 years after, the same people that said that your fingerprint and your retina scan and stuff wouldn't be on it, yeah, they are now saying that these things gonna be on the ID. But the masses are ignorant to say, but you told us that this wasn't gonna be on the ID.
Hold up. According to the government back then, that what they were saying, they say that this identification system was not going to be intrusive, because you know people used to get ridiculous to talk about certain print and all about something, and people are saying intrusive, but the way how them used to say it was intrusive, you know, that not scratch the surface, man.
But remember,
So everybody will come with the argument, come with a flawed argument. So the government seems like if they were making more sense than the people who come up against it. But we were the one pushing it. Say, look, man, the way that become intrusive because it's a data collection device.
Remember, he was the one that was saying that they don't need to go and print, actually make a print to go on the device, because now the smartphones that you have, you put a fingerprint on it, and everything is going to be tied into one digital framework.
Right.
And they were using the fact that if you go into the hospital or whatever, once you scan that device or the ID, the medical report, everything about it is going to be on it.
Yeah,
And we
all
were
the
saying
data,
that,
and we were saying, look, man, the data going to be updated in real time, man.
exactly.
That's the difference. And this is how, you know, they try to use the slide that they add on the people. Oh, it's just an ID.
Right.
No, you can't. You see when they say it's an ID, you basically people think about regular ID.
Yeah, because the ID what we have now is an ID.
You know what I mean?
It's just an ID.
Yeah,
Right.
just an it's not just an ID, man. It basically gonna have on record every single thing that you do, especially online. And guess what? As the Prime Minister is saying, it's gonna be a digital economy. We are fully digital now. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
We're going fully digital. That means that all type of transaction
Gonna be digital.
it not have to be monetary transaction, but any form of dealings.
Correct.
You know what I mean? All that data gonna be associated onto you.
Few scriptures and other.
It's gonna be linked onto you. Everything that they do, your digital footprint, down to your carbon footprint.
Yep.
Yeah? Every single
Things
thing,
that
man.
eat.
Your relations where you have. You know what I mean? Your habits. Yeah? Religious, your social background. All these things gonna be a part of this thing, man. So hey, look, man, these men are a bunch of devils, man. We've been saying this for almost a decade, man.
Con.
You know what I mean? But guess what? They're gonna come out and say otherwise from what them used to say when people used to come up against it, man. A bunch of devils, and the Lord is gonna get your asses, man. All you men in rulership here in Jamaica, man, the Lord is gonna get your asses, man. Bunch of wicked ass niggers, man.
Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 1.
Yeah?
Fine.
What?
Have it? Bring it up.
Alright, this is Wisdom of Solomon 6 and verse 1. He said,
Con.
Hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand, learn, ye that be judges of the end of the earth.
Con.
Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations.
Con.
For power is given you of the Lord,
Right.
and sovereignty from the highest. And who shall try your works and search out your counsels?
Right, the Lord is gonna search out the counsels, man. And the counsels are wicked.
Yep.
Yeah? Because you join hand in hand with the wicked against the people, man, your own people. Yeah? And I still feel like Sir Nosiness is a heathen, you know, I just can't get the Jake vibe from him.
Oh, boy.
Yeah?
Hey,
Can't get the Jake vibe from him. Me personally believe him as a heathen.
That done?
It's the video where we talk about the whole artificial intelligence thing.
Yeah.
You can look on the man and you see it. You can see it. When you look on him, you know what? We get that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Character there for them, man.
He's an actor.
Yeah.
Can't even act. Remember the
You
fake
can't-
balling?
Yeah, fake balling, yeah?
You can see the wickedness and who's off of the man.
Right.
Yeah?
Hold on. Finish this.
Verse 4 he said, Because being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright,
Right.
nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsels of Yahweh.
Right.
Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you.
But you're not keeping the law, man. Not, you see him on
You see the video? We come today, we have sinned against the Jamaican people.
and sin against.
the Lord.
Yeah.
But hey, him not mention no type of sin.
Yeah. And the people
It's
them like,
empty words, man. Empty words. What is the sin? What is the in sin, man?
Play against what them do, play upon the ignorance of the people.
You know what I mean?
Because the majority.
One come with an empty statement. That's an
ignorant.
empty statement,
Isn't
man.
it?
That's an empty statement. What sin do you commit? What sin are you talking
nobody
about?
was in the crowd to ask that question.
Yeah?
Who knows when good they shut up his mouth.
Him just leave everything just to speculation now.
Vague.
You know what I mean? It's very vague. You're full of crap, man. You're full of crap. And you see the Lord say the judge that are right. Yeah? And judgment is coming for it, man. You know, you see them faggot things be pushing right now. You know what I mean? You think we don't know that men in power are involved in bringing that psyop
Vile spirit.
and the Jamaican people, so-called Jamaican people, which is the tribe of Benjamin, by the way. Let me get that in. Predominantly. The psyop game, the colleges and all them. Yeah, look, man. Leaders, the men in power, you are the one opening the gate for them sodomite things to start on the island, man.
In public.
Yeah?
Yep.
More in public.
Yeah, more in public.
Yeah.
Con.
Go
You
ahead.
know what I
Anthony.
mean? Weak agenda. You walk agenda.
Yo, brother.
You're the ones that basically opening the gate for it, man. Yeah?
Big Bible.
Yeah, must sleep agenda, dead agenda.
He said,
Yeah? Go on.
For a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places.
Right. You know why? You know what the sharp judgment is? The scripture say, oh, they shall be what? Sedition among men. This is the one thing we've been talking about. We've been talking about this for years, man.
Yep. And it's
We've
coming.
been talking about this for years, man.
And it's coming.
And it's coming, man. People gonna color you up.
Yep. Everybody
People
have
gonna color you up.
around the Marcus Garvey prophecy.
You know what I mean?
Somebody
There's
in the
one
room.
prophecy. You niggas can't escape, man. The people gonna color you up. And guess what? When the mob, when the mob get a hold of you, man,
Yep. It's a different thing.
you're gonna get pickaxe stick, you're gonna get big stone,
Everything.
you're gonna
Gas
get
and
dragged
light.
through the street, man.
So they do the Asian them over so
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna get a swift one, man. You're not gonna get a swift one, man.
Your whole family will get it, man.
You know what I mean? Painful death by the hands of the people, man. That's what's gonna come, man. For betraying the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Betraying the people who is of the Lord, man. Committing treason against the nation of Israel, man.
Right, because
Yeah.
the reason why them in a power of the interest of the people
Can.
and them are do the total opposite.
Can.
That are treason.
Gone. Yeah? One?
Jamaica, government of Jamaica treacherous, yo.
Gone.
Proverbs 11 and verse 21 says, though and joining and
Who's on the hand joining with? The giant with the so-called white man. Joining with the wicked. You know, the ones that brought our forebears over here. You know what I mean? Exploiting us, man. Bondage, and now still in bondage, man. A more complex, complicated type of bondage, man. And now you're in league with them to get rid of us. Because that's what it is, man. What do you think the New World Order is about? It's to get rid of us, man. Yeah? If you think for a second, you know that Jamaica is included in the New World Order. You have got the next thing coming, man. You don't know the enemy. You don't know this man. This man make many treaties over the years. But they never hold fast. You should learn that. If you be a student of history, you should learn that this man don't keep no agreement when make.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And there's
So
nobody
if he's telling you that Jamaica is getting a piece of the Great Reset, you know what I mean? He's lying. And you niggas are stupid, man.
Never really
You're
find
stupid, man. You don't know history, man. You don't know this devil.
I know him see them
Yeah.
power. Empower them, see.
You see, this stupid ass nigga talking about, oh, you have a thing on name AI. AI is gonna replace you niggas, man.
You don't know that.
Stupid ass nigga.
E-governance, you know.
You don't know that. AI will get them out of power.
When all these people lose jobs because of AI, man, what the hell is gonna go on, man? You think this devil gonna take money and give people to live? Just to live?
You think
When
a good internet for us no reason?
When them part of them philosophy over the years is saying that people out here are useless eaters, man.
and the earth overpopulated.
And the earth, they've been saying the earth is overpopulated. What you expect, man?
After a year we reach 8 billion.
What you expect?
You're just
Them
here
niggas
to bring
retarded,
in the agenda.
man.
You're just here to bring in the agenda. Simple. You're just here to bring in the agenda. and
But
that's
in
it.
with it, sucking so-called white man rod, man. Hey, you see what them see the king? It's so-called king, you know. You know them little girl when them see one star, you know, like a movie star or one favorite artist, so then go on giddy-headed. I saw this nigga go on giddy-headed over this devil, man.
But the perfect Pinocchio with the big nose.
Yeah?
Pinky, brother. He was big. And then there's a puppet.
Proverbs 11, again and verse 21 said, though hands joining and the wicked shall not be unpunished,
Right.
but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Right, so on joining on, you know, not going to be on punishment. You're going to feel it for you do, man. The scripture tell. You see, these men leading the heads into sedition, man. Them lead you into a point where the people going to kill your asses, man. Yeah, that's where them leading you to. And you don't realize that you feel like you're going to escape. You think you're going to... You have a military, and all your confidence is that you're gonna go and press. You're gonna press, you know, the military and the security forces to protect you when this thing go down. It's not gonna go like that. What is getting ready to happen? There won't be a functioning military or a police force, man. And you see that a lot of these people who join these organizations, they are not a part of it because, you know, them are some patriot. Enough Jamaican police, enough Jamaican soldier, it's not because I'm a patriot, man. It's because of money. They need money. And when things fall apart, they won't be out there giving them life for nothing at all. Them be going trying to save their family, running away with the government weapon, man. You're gonna have random groups out there, you know, well-trained random groups, killing people for food and for secure for them own. That's what's gonna go on, man. Oh, it's gonna fall apart, man. But hey, the elite set this up. The same men who you niggas agree with set this up. But you're too blind to see what's gonna come, man. They need this to happen. Yeah? What you niggas are doing, they know the outcome of it, and they need that outcome. And guess what? You're gonna be a victim to that outcome. Retards, man. You're a bunch of retards, man. You know, men with degrees, you know, road scholar and all type of, you know, you're retards, man. You're not wise.
Scripture.
Yeah? You're not wise, man.
Wise to the evil.
The wise to the evil, that's the accent. Yeah, go on up.
It's 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 14. Alright, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
For the sword and their destruction draweth
Sword
nigh.
and the destruction draweth nigh.
One people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
So we have race war, we have social clashes, we have world wars, man. Men getting drafted to go to big war and fighting overseas. All type of problem all at once.
I feel in the economy.
Yeah? And you have the social clashes, man, where people gonna be out here killing each other, man, for minimal resources, man. Famine is gonna hit.
Oh, they must say, the food, the amount of money to bring in food to Jamaica, just to purchase it, not the duties or not now, is like 1 point something billion US dollar, and it is unacceptable because we're not speaking about the duties and whatever. What is just to purchase the food per year is 1 point something billion dollars. So they might try to see a way if they can cut back, yeah, on that spending, which is impossible because every day the price of food increase, you know.
Alright, it said, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand.
Right, and there's a race war coming. You see them niggas trying. Oh, we live in Jamaica. The reason why we don't live in Jamaica because we get violence and we are trying to find some better life. Try to find better life. You know, swimming across river. You know. Yeah, go Mexico. Go Mexico, go swim across river.
Fucking idiot. One and find
Try to reach it.
one from out here with
America will be destroyed, man.
Yeah, the rain will fall, so we are moved to our next spot, yeah? Yo, don't watch it.
Niggas trying to run to America, man. Running to America as if, hey, America is gonna be, hey, look, man, you should be running from America. You know, all type of hell are gonna break loose in America, man. Yeah? All type of hell. What the priest about?
Alright, so verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right. They will not regard their kings and their princes, man. What that means? They're gonna haul their asses up. Yeah? This is the worst time in history to be in any form of government position, man. You know what I mean? The worst time in human history to be a part of any government. Yeah? So all running down that position right now,
Right.
you know, you're running down trouble. You get set the hell up, man. You're getting set the hell up. That's what it is, man. Yeah? Lord is setting your ass up, man. You know? And they using them devil, them elite, to set your ass up. You know? Hey, we talk the conspiracy theory. You know when conspiracy theory turn out to be right? For the past couple of years. You know what I mean? That is just empty words, man. Every time a man mention conspiracy theory, it's just empty words, man. Trying to shame people who know what the hell is going on.
Unlike them.
You know? And retards who don't try to find out what is going on. You know? Hey, that's what I'm gonna call you. You're retarded. You're mentally, you know?
Mentally unstable.
You're slow of mind, man. You know what I mean? Being a Southeaster can speak well and, you know? And having the cult of personality doesn't make you wise, man. Doesn't make you wise. Having a diploma, a degree or whatsoever doesn't make you wise, man. Yeah? Niggas are still dumb. Yeah? See?
And this is Isaiah 28 and verse 14. So wherefore hear the word of the Lord is scornful men
God.
that rule his people,
Right,
which is
yeah.
in Jerusalem.
A bunch of scornful men. This is for you, Warner.
Because he have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement.
Carl Shrub and friends. You know what I mean? They include with, you know, they include in them reset plans. You know what I mean? The grand plan. So therefore, you know, everything are gonna be okay. That is you making a covenant with death and with hell. Because what is death? The current trajectory of this society is death, where people are ignorant as hell. You know what I mean? We don't know wisdom of the Almighty, by the way. You know what is death? Faggotry, man, is death. Homosexuality. You know what? People really dead when a man don't even know if he is a man anymore. That's death, man. Death. Yep. When a woman confused and thinks she's a man, that is death, man.
No, you understand the scripture that says,
you know what I mean?
And their dead bodies lie in the street.
Right.
You know, and they suffer them not to be
Crazy,
buried.
man.
You know?
Man identifying as a pig, man identifying as a dog, man identifying as a car.
Hey, like they will find out
what more death? More than that, what? That is madness, man. Mad. You see, nowadays, you know, we have a bunch of clean clothes.
Mad people.
Mad people.
Yeah, man.
Since the mad than the people.
What you understand, mad?
Maybe you can ask a madman what gender he is and can tell you that he is a male. But ask a perceived sane person what gender them is today, you might be surprised. Death. So these men embracing this type of madness that the world plunging into right now, man. So that is you making a covenant with this trajectory that this world is going, man. Yeah? Go on.
Proverbs 16 verse Proverbs 21 verse 16.
Go on.
The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
Without understanding, you're void of understanding, man. If you think that things basically is natural, that's going on right now, man.
Hey, I can see everything up here now.
Yeah?
Every fucking crap in that
Brother.
Everything. Everything.
The word abnormal, we're not going to say it's climate change, because we know what is what.
Everything.
Yeah?
Apple and mango.
Control.
Aki. Breadfruit. Yeah, we make it on a beer off. Breadfruit, dinner. Avocado.
Yeah.
Every fruit is bearing one time. This seems like the plenty before the empty.
Yeah, man. Especially here in Poland, man. Some rainfall now, well, some surprises from the last year, you know. You know what I mean? Because the river's dry now. You know what I mean? You know, people be calling for rain for long now. You know, crops feeling it.
Buy a little rain already, you know.
It's the Lord's doing, man. We're at the end of the cycle, man. The cycle where, you know, you have certain anomalies gonna take place, man, because you have certain alignments taking place, man. Certain moons, certain planetary alignments, certain certain things going on with the sun. But guess what? That's all for fulfilled prophecy, man. Yeah? Wanna finish?
It's no, you can't.
Alright, back to Isaiah 28 again and verse 15 says, because you have said we have made a covenant with death and with hell, or we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
Oh, they've been inviting us on big meetings, so I feel like everything all good. They're going to protect them too. I'm going to send some United Nations troops, you know, for bailing out.
Because Andrew is not lightweight.
I can't be Prime Minister. He's not lightweight on the international scene. You're going to find out if he's no weight any at all.
Friends in high places.
He's lighter than Featherman. Yeah? You're going to find out how much well, you get deceived, man. You know, some girl, them slam bam, thank you, madam. She thinks she was, you know, I could be wife or something, you know. When you was for the streets, you know,
Exactly.
Prime Minister, you know, man. You governments here over Jake, man. You're for the streets, man. You know, you're not wife material. You know, you went to war
From your God.
From your gut.
From your God. Yeah, God.
You know what I mean?
Love a reward upon every corn floor.
Yeah, you know. You go on. For the streets.
For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
You get tricked, man. You get played, man. You get played. Get one.
Verse 18 says, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourges shall pass through, then he shall be trodden down by it.
Right. As I said, there shall be what? Division among men.
Right. Overflowing scourges.
Yeah. That's what gonna be what some of your scourgement. Some of you are gonna starve to death. Some of you are gonna be put to death by the people.
Wild beasts also.
Yeah. Dogs gonna tear your flesh, man. Wicked ass niggers. Yeah.
Isaiah 13 and verse 15 says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through,
Right.
and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Any man that giant on the so-called giant unto the so-called white man will die. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what the scripture is saying, man. If you giant to them,
Inevitably.
you're going down, man. Inevitably. At least you repent. Drop that thing. If you can repent. Yeah? Go on.
This is Ecclesiasticus 13 and 2. It says, burden not thyself above thy power while thou livest, and have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself.
Right.
For
You never know that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It says, richer than thyself. For all agree the kettle and the earthen pot
Right.
together.
That's small fish, man.
Yeah.
You know? They put everything bigger than where you are free. Yeah? Go. Man, I like it from the international stage. I eat that, man. I eat it. Yo, hey, I try to size up, man.
Go on. Look boy. This is,
What's this nigga?
Large fish from the river. Yeah.
Yeah, most large fish.
large fish. It says, this for if one is smitten against the other,
Go on.
it shall be broken.
Go on.
See? It says, the rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threateneth with all.
Right.
The poor is wrong, and he must be entreat also.
Go on.
If thou be for his profit, he will use thee.
Right, you've been used. That's what's going on, man. You've been used, man. Yeah. What?
But if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee.
God.
If thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yea, he will make thee bear.
Hey,
And
hey,
will
you
not be
notice-
sorry for it.
You notice what these men do? No, the only countries them claim that them have a bring democracy and them have a help countries where have resources. These men are sincerely want going to ever help nobody, man. See? The sincere help don't come from these men. Yeah? That's just the way it is, man. But if you can't see that, it's not a conspiracy. Things that are basically happen all the time. You know? You can just look out in the world, you know, do a little history. Just look into history a little bit. Look what's going on now, and you see the truth, man. But niggas don't want to know the truth because niggas, you know, get deceived by the light, man. The light of the money.
That's right.
Yeah?
No. He says, if he have need of thee, he will deceive thee
God.
and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak.
Yeah, because this is what the fuck these men living after, man. Yeah? You have this talk about Jamaica becoming a republic. Nonsense, man. Hey, they be talking nonsense because if you look, you have the Agenda 2030 goals. The government have the goals up. You can go look at it. You know what I mean? The Agenda 2030 goals. And according to the Agenda 2030 goals, there's no republic, man. There's no republic. So don't be deceived, man.
The universal citizen.
You're gonna be a citizen of Earth. There's not gonna be no borders, man. A republic basically is creating borders, and according to Agenda 2030, there won't be no borders, man. You know what I mean? And the government have that up. Them out there trying to fulfill those goals, man.
And the sustainable development goals.
Sustainable development goals, there's no republic, man. Yeah? Least them don't understand the goals, man.
You don't get them understand.
Them stupid, so them may not understand the very goals, what they think when them a push, man.
What them advertise on the radio every
Yeah.
day. What them a push. UN goals.
Yeah, because being a republic is counterproductive towards the new world order plans, man.
Just to bring out the meaning of the word republic,
Correct.
it's from just Google. It's me say a state in which supreme power is held by the people
Correct.
and their elected representatives.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
That can't work under the Great Reset.
We now get our own phone by Jamaica.
Yeah.
For Jamaica.
Yeah.
So what power you gonna have?
grow.
Yeah, you're not eating what you're growing and growing what you eat.
Sustainable development goals, I think are 16. Yeah. And let's drop down to thing there. Drop down to let's finish this. Where are some of the goals there?
It says,
Urbanization in Jamaica, people get mad. Maybe so move out of them big house up in the hill.
15 minutes.
Friends are half of them thing there, little by little. You know,
He says, he will speak thee fear
God.
and say, what wantest thou?
God.
Yeah, basically, Max and Joel, where one?
God.
You do what you
We get money for start one program, you know?
Yeah.
You know, very low interest rate.
No, them
you know,
stop that.
long
Them
term,
tell
you
him
know.
know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Because the world has so much shit in debt towards them, them can dictate and say, look here, this is what's supposed to happen next.
Good.
And anybody who reject or object to it, them will get hit. You know, whether by sanctions or overthrown, coup, whatever.
Good.
You know? As a Shapari always say, Andrew is a coward.
Yeah, it's a coward, man.
It says, and he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dice or twice or thrice. What is it? So it says, and at the last he will laugh thee to scorn.
It's a big joke, man. You know what I mean? This man Europe and do some things, you know, ahead of everybody else, even ahead of America.
Big nose
Running in front of even America.
Madam Speaker.
When everybody else has, why we not trust
we
us
are
something
lagging behind.
we not like, Canada like, you know, we not too, we not feel some good boy or something, you know, for we do it. Jamaica, oh, we did first.
Yes, master. First to make their CBDCs legal tender.
First everything. Nigga, you're stupid, man. Everybody else basically redefine print. You read nothing. You know, everybody else says, boy, man, for real, I'm not too agree with that something I'm gonna say, man. It's hard to make up for their mind. Look how long America to make up for their mind concerning these things, man. And other countries, man. Jamaica first. You know what I mean?
Because they have a perfect leader.
You know, you remember when the Warriors them come to the spring to drink water, man. You know?
When children, man.
Yeah. What some of them do?
Dip and bend on them mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. And what the others do?
Dip up there with their hands. And look.
Alright. You see? You're not looking. Everybody else looking before them go into this thing. You're not looking. You
Please,
we have to speed up a thing up.
Full speed ahead, and through full speed ahead. The Porsche what now and full speed ahead, no turning back.
Yes, number 16. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it got turn on and bite them government officials. But what the thing is, you have power in the state, in the power of the state, but the state is going to fail. You have power in the military is going to be divided. I see a video the other day, this young soldier. I said, look here, me not make no soldier with no rank tell me what to do against poor people, because me a poor people picnic. Anybody see? You see that video? Me I said, look here, remember when you tell me, say, whatever, me I tell the rest of soldier them, say, look here, don't make nobody, you know, soldier whatever, tell them to do this against our own people, because we are poor people, and we're not going to go down and mash up our own people, because I don't know, whatever. See? So you can see that sedition, same sedition spirit.
Right.
You know? So you know that soldier is being penalized right now.
Programming a wear out.
Yeah. That's Isaiah 25 verse 7, it says, and the Lord will move in this mountain, the covering and the veil that is cast of all people. The Lord will do that, you know?
One.
It's Isaiah 25. Isaiah 25 and verse 7 says, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
Exactly. So all the programming, all these things I get short. As it is say, and the truth that goes without fruit shall be known. That's part of it. Shall be declared. You understand? You have people out there start waking. They might not be waking up to the truth, but they are waking up to truth, things that affect them and things that happen in and around them each and every day. Because what you have to understand is that we're alive. Yeah, as in we have breath and walking up and down, and things are affecting us every day. You understand? So people are looking into things at some given time. Some of us, you know, because not everybody. Some of us are just like extras in movies, man, or in a video game. You just go about your daily lives, and you don't give a damn about anything, and whatever happens, just happens. Huh? That's just the regular masses. You have to go on? You have a scripture? You have to go on?
I'm not find the exact one.
Second verse 6 and verse 28. It says, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared.
Shall be declared, you know. People are seeing, standing afar off, looking at what's really taking place now. Knowing that, look, this is not normal.
Gone.
Yeah? you actually have people from the alphabet community coming out saying that this is not normal.
Yeah, you ever push the whole agenda for everybody.
They themselves subscribe to the lifestyle, but they're not with the fact that they're pushing it on everybody. You know, even young babies, like the community or team song saying that they're coming for your children. Stuff like that. Yeah? You have people that subscribe to that big way of life, ain't into that shit. You know? Exactly.
Because the person them in my work surrounding, they mention nothing to them and that them talk about day to day.
Exactly. You know? Where have you find the goal?
Alright, maybe I'll search for see you.
And a lot of people are get caught up. A lot of people gonna get caught up, you know, with what's coming because they weren't prepared. The scripture say let's say the prudent man. You have a scripture about question.
This is Proverbs 20. Proverbs 27 and verse 12 says, a prudent man forsake the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Just imagine when your car pull any more cash. Oh, like my father, I'm always subscribe to the argument of what about the people that don't know to use cell phones or don't understand about the internet? It doesn't make any sense.
Catch up or get
to
left
you
behind.
because and this is what I was trying to say to him for quite some time now. To you, because you're thinking as a rational human being, it doesn't make any sense. But what he's not thinking about is that the fact that these men that are in the IOPS are believing to kill them or to murder the mass majority of people. So if you can't follow suit, then you get left behind.
Hey, the thing is, them leaders don't understand certain things. You see the vibration that took place during the 2020 event, you know, the lockdowns, you have people coming out, you know, there are certain things come out in the spirit of the people, you know, about, you know, considering, you know, to basically rip the Prime Minister apart. People basically say, you know,
Man, I talk about gun, a straight rifle shot.
Man, threats, you know, we know, in our lifetime, maybe back in the 70s and everything there, but in our lifetime, we never see we never see
the frequent,
the frequent threats that were sent to the Prime Minister. You know what I mean?
Remember, statistics show that he was the most loved Prime Minister Jamaica ever seen, and in the flip of a switch like that,
it was the most
he is the most hated.
No, just to speak about, see that vibration, you know, anytime the people feel any form of oppression, you know, any form of way, that's how them think them would have killed them leaders. The same people who they love you, put your ass to death. Just like a relationship, you know, when you know,
Get sour.
when a relationship gets sour, people cannot die. You know what I mean, in the process, and that's what the people gonna do, man. That's what the people gonna do. Because you see, this that you're gonna try to implement, this is gonna be more oppressive than what happened in the 2020 event. Even slavery, this is very oppressive. And guess what? The people are one person, they're gonna blame it.
Big lockdown. It's big note. Captain Big Note.
You ever have a time people don't give a damn about money, man? Yeah?
The people are going to give a damn about them life.
Grant. Yeah? And
They're going to take shit.
they're going to haul you up. They're going to haul you up. All this played out in the spirit. It played out in the 2020 event.
And you can't buy your way out.
Yeah? If you have a ounce of understanding, you have a ounce of wisdom, you'll realize that look, you know, you have something in the back of these people's mind what them not like to do to you, man. Yeah? And you have certain things that will get done or will bring out that reality. Yeah? That's what it is. Isaiah 13 and verse 6 says, Holy, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty, Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. Right? And we are approaching the time of Jacob's trouble. Right? As the elder mentioned, you know, they will reach a point when, you know, the so-called Jamaicans, they're going to lose it. Because now they have hope that somehow one day things will basically turn and be better for them. Because basically when they have hope, when they lose that hope, right, they're going to lose it too. And they're going to basically come out with the Prime Minister. As the brother mentioned about 2020 event, you know, is a basically a preview of what to come. Because even people in the, you know, them basically a part of them JLP, even them start turn. From certain things started place, them say it no longer no JLP.
Yeah.
So
Yo,
fast.
We can't believe I hit me vote for. We can't believe I have Bumbo let me vote for. Worst Prime Minister in our history. You have people that say that now. And that has become the most frequent song. The people hate you, man. See, you have to remember the taxi driver say, you get enough now. Go on now.
Go on now.
You're oppressed me now. You're oppressed too much now. You get enough.
You get the belly full.
You get the belly full. Go on now. Yeah. See it? And you best believe that the Spirit of the Lord is going to be on these people to do what they're about to do. And you remember even at the time of the lockdowns when they were saying that protesting and stuff like that is illegal. But when the people went to Alpha Tree to protest against violence against women and whatever, there was no coming up against that. But he was trying to quell, you know, protest against coming up against the lockdowns.
Right.
You understand? It shows that you know it's a play on the ignorance. That thing is a play on the ignorance of the people, man. You know? See?
Verse 8 again, so they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
And you best believe that, man. The Lord said, "I'll gather you and melt you." See all them people that going across the borders, you're fighting to go into the States. You're going to be, well, the mass majority are going to be put into concentration camps. You know, to be met with wild beasts, famine, and also the missiles. You know, while some of you are going to be delivered. Because some of you are going to go and you're going to hear of the testimonies of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You're going to fear, you're going to repent, and then from there you're going to move on onto a better way of life. But some of you, you're definitely going to do the RG, you know, you're going to do, you know, the homo thing. You're going to do everything that Babylon, you know, give you to subscribe to. You know, except the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know, go ahead.
Ezekiel 24 and verse 10 said, heap on wood, kindle the fire, consume the flesh, and spice it well, and let the bones be burned.
Yes, so your bones gonna be burned, man. See, we've been saying this thing for years. We must sound like a broken record. We know that. See? But one of the reasons why we have to say it even more is because we are seeing the reasons why your bones gonna be burned, man. I would say your bones, we're speaking about the ones of you that don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahshua. We're seeing all the events, we're seeing your doings that's gonna lead up to that time. Why the Lord is gonna take such drastic measure to cleanse the earth, burning your asses, man. See, and you know, back then we used to be more pitiful or sorrowful towards you Israelites, man. Right now, our standpoint is like, fuck you niggas, man. Right. You know? That's our standpoint, like, do you, and let the Lord do his thing, man. You know? We pray that we are part of the hopeful elect. Go ahead, huh?
Ezekiel 22 and verse 19 said, therefore thus saith the Lord power, because ye are all become just
silver,
gold. Therefore I will gather you in the midst of Jerusalem.
Hey, just is like when, you know, when silver start corrode, like it a mildew or something like that, man. Yeah, it's not good. You have to put it back in the fire and make it become pure. Boy.
As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin in the midst of the furnace, to blow the fire upon it, to melt it,
melt it. Go ahead.
So will I gather you in the midst, in my anger, Slakia, and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you.
The Lord said, I will gather you. See all the Israelites going up from the south? He says he's going to gather you, and he's going to leave you there and melt you. What does it mean by he's going to leave you there? Because at that point in time, the chariots of Israel is going to be hovering over our heads. And he's going to deliver his elect. When you go to Matthew 24, verse 29, the Lord Yahweh shall speak of, when he come back in the close of his glory, and he's going to send his angels to, to reap his elect. Yeah, we can get that. That's the reason why the Lord says he's going to leave you there. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. And even Israelites fought against Jerusalem. Man. The fact that we're out here teaching this ministry, and you're bucking up against it, not wanting to hear, speaking lies against the prophets, so on and so forth, you're part of that number that is fighting against Jerusalem. Go ahead.
Matthew 24 and verse 19 says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven.
And speaking about the misses, he ain't speaking about the suns that are further in the universe that we call stars. Go ahead.
And the power of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in the heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, because there's going to be pain. There's going to be sorrow. Go ahead.
And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven.
Then you're going to see them chariots, man. I remember for the last 2 months, the chariots are hot in their news. They're now speaking of these crafts now. What should I say? More frequent than ever. But then, when we speak about these crafts, would be seen as mad or we're conspiracy theorists or whatever. But now you find that in mainstream media, they're speaking of so-called UFOs or so-called UAPs. But they're wanting to control the narrative, like they're saying they shut down a balloon or whatever, UFO, whatever. They're trying to twist the narrative like you can control it. Who see the thing we sent in the group the other day with let me ask if you remember that movie. You remember that was Earth Final, whatever, where we used to have the aliens that come and live among men, whatever. Back in the days, that movie was like from 1997. It's a series, 1990s with a character called Boone. 1997 till about 2000 or 2001, somewhere there. And all these movies that they were pushing for, to show these aliens moving slow. They have technology and they move like some little gay creatures, some, or they have tentacles or whatever. But the other day we see where someone came out that was in the know speak about a huge craft that land on a military base, and what came out of it was no ET looking tentacleites whatever creature. They say it was like African American that came out with high weaponry, and they basically circled the craft. And he also said one of them actually spoke to a general. Yeah? And he said, what I saw, what I said is real. They know, they have the facts, they have the information. We didn't know until the Lord gave us this report. And I can safely say that for some of us, like Shapar, Ash, myself, we can say that in the earlier years of this ministry, when we just started really, we had some encounters, man, that was superb. Yeah, that was marvelous. Brothers, see chariot that was huge like the size of a football field and stuff like that. So we didn't need Esau media to convince us that they were real. The Lord had already did that for us. Go ahead.
Clouds of heaven with power and with great glory, and he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
Right, so that's the reason why he's going to leave you, because you're not a part of the elect. Yeah? So he's going to gather together his elect from the four corners of the heaven. And it just means north, south, east, west. Simple. You know, I speak about a corner like when you drive a car, you take a left corner or a right corner or box. No. It just means them four cardinal points, man. North, south, east, west. For all those who want to get technical, that's what it means, man. Simple. Don't be stupid, man. You know, because we notice that we have a lot of stupid, dumb people coming around Israel. When you come around the truth, you're supposed to be a newborn creature, and you're supposed to be born again. Don't come with your dead man behavior, you know?
Zechariah 13 and verse 8 says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but a third shall be left therein, and I will bring the third part through the fire.
Exactly, and that's that same fire. The fire that's going to be melting the wicked, because the scripture says, with thine eyes thou shalt see the reward of the wicked, right? So we're gonna be seeing what's happening while we're going. Yeah, shut up, bro. While we're going through the fire. Yeah? When John the Baptist, what did he say? He said, he that cometh after me, he's gonna baptize you with the Holy Spirit and with fire. Yeah? So now we have the Holy Spirit. So the time of the fire, really, fire starts with the tribulation, but we're gonna actually go through the fire, just like the Hebrew boys, man. We're gonna go through the fire. And we're gonna praise Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and give thanks unto his name for delivering us from that terrible fear. Because great fear is coming upon the society in a very magnificent way and marvelous way. And the Lord is gonna save or deliver his elect. Hence the name Yahushai. He is the deliverer. Yeah? Go ahead, did you finish?
And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined.
Yes, so all the draft that we have, you know, in our spirits, all the guile, that's gonna go away. We're gonna be perfect when we enter into that chamber with Yahushai, meeting the bridegroom. At that point in time, we're gonna be perfect, man, because our body's gonna be changed, and we're gonna come back down, being perfect. Go ahead.
I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them.
And at that point in time, you won't be praying and wondering if the Heavenly Father or the Son is going to answer your prayer. The Lord said before you even pray, he's going to give what you want, man. Before you even ask for it. And that's something that we strongly believe in. Because right now in this world, we are nothing. We are looked upon as nothing. We are empty. But in the kingdom, we shall be filled. But before we can get to the kingdom, we have to go through the straight gate. You know, go ahead.
I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
And at that time, we're not going to do it like them niggas in IUIC that say, what's the deal? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. No. And then as you turn your back, you say, Most High in Christ. We're gonna be bold in calling upon the names of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All the nations of the earth gonna want to be around us because Yahushua is present with us, man. You can imagine, even them Ishmaelites, man. You know, because you know Ishmael come out of Abraham. You can just imagine being an Ishmaelite coming around a Jake, serving a Jake. You're not gonna want to leave. All them Canaanites that's our servants coming around Jake. You're not gonna want to leave. You're gonna want to be our servants forever and ever and ever. Because you're gonna see living on a different level. While you are waxing in age, we are still young, looking like 20, 7,000-year-old, and you're like 70-year-old, looking old.
You know, back in Israel, man. Back when the kingdom was
in unity, man.
Yeah, you know, the servants, the Pearson.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you want to be our servant. Because the scripture say you're gonna say we're gonna come with you because we are that the God of heaven is with you. To the Jews, man, and not only the Jews, the Israelites, man. Because the promises for all Israel is just a specific order, man. It's starts with Yahweh Shai our Lord coming down, every man in his order. You know, go ahead.
This is Revelation 15 and 1. Then I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is fulfilled the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Which are those businessmen? Go ahead.
And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the
You
victory,
could have come over somewhere, never put you over somewhere. Go ahead.
and they that gotten victory over the beast,
Uh-huh.
and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the arks of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And they sang the song of Moses, the servant of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and the song of the Lamb, saying, Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord Yahweh Almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints.
Exactly, because when they're delivered, they're going to worship Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and they're going to sing that song. And it's an actual song. The Lord is a man of war, man. See, and that's where we're heading right now in prophecies. Shit is about to get real out here, man. See, and well, personally speaking, I find myself digging deeper in finances, like in wanting to know what's happening financially. Why? Because one of the reasons is because, you know, I am the breadwinner in my household, really. So I want to stay ahead of the game when it comes to certain things. So I try to get perfect understanding in what to do at what time. So I'm heavy on economics, where this is going to happen, whatever going to happen, you know, this interest rate is going to rise, this is going to happen. And the thing that's in the news right now, as I've been saying, is that they're speaking of the recession on the back end of the year. That's what they're saying, a recession on the back end of the year. A recession on the back end of the year. All economic analysts are saying, oh, we're looking for a recession on the back end of the year. No, I said this before, I'm going to say it again. We are already in a recession. The thing is, when they do announce that we are in a recession, it's going to be too late for a lot of people. Why? So much job losses are happening. Like in the States, a lot of layoffs, interest rates rising, you know, loans, giving out loans, it become harder, so on and so forth. The dollar is depreciating, stuff like that. So people, gonna find themselves not to be in good case, as the scripture will say, you know, and wondering, how did I reach here? You know, how did I got here? And what should I do now to get out of this situation? You know, stuff like that. See? What we have? Word.
Read that one. So Zechariah 8 and verse 22. It says, yea, many people and strong nations shall come to seek the Lord of the hosts of Jerusalem, and to pray before the Lord. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass that 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations, even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew, saying, we will go with you, for we have heard that God is with you.
Yeah, you're gonna go with us because you hear that Yahweh Shai is with us now. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. In Balak, with the prophecy with Balak and Balaam, you know, he said that I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not near. Because he's gonna see the Lord, but he won't be able to go close to him because he's not an Israelite. He's an uncircumcised dog. And you see, I was thinking about this the other day. We need to start put back these titles and these heathens, man. You know, calling them uncircumcised dogs, because that's what they are. Only a dog would want to push certain defile, low down acts on people. So truly, they are uncircumcised dogs, man. If what's his name? The crown prince of Saudi Arabia, what's his name? Ben Salman or whatever, whatever his name is. You're a dog, man. You're an uncircumcised dog because you want to follow the bidding of a nation that is not your nation to put your people in a fucking box called the line. You know, when I saw that shit, man, I was like, yo, shit. You want people more wicked than this? We're speaking about this is a utopia for people, you know, living in one line and everything is in 15 minutes. Are you rich?
Yeah.
See it? And guns up on the top of it that anybody can't escape and shit like that. We see that shit in movies, man. And you're running headlong to get that shit done. You're an uncircumcised dog, man. The people that would look up to you, yeah, look what you're doing to them. When the Lord created the earth for us to live and spread out on, man, you're gonna put them in much in the square foot of line. Yeah, exactly. But you're gonna put them in one line. Fuck you, man.
Yes, upon the earth, brother. Why not just invest? Since the word earth overcrowded, you have so many places on the earth where empty out, and them you have so much technology and so much man will own funds.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Why not invest and say, alright, I could take part of the Sahara Desert and just build it up a way where people can just go there go live. Certain places with too much people there, just send some of them go to the Sahara Desert and let them go live.
Yeah, something like
Isn't
that.
it?
But no, you want to own the Lord's creation. It is written, the earth is the Lord's, yeah, and the fullness thereof. You want to take it unto yourself, but you're gonna be met with a iron fist, man. Yeah, go on, yeah.
No, where did quote Numbers 24 and verse 16. He had said, which heard the words of God and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty falling into a trance,
Having his eyes
of
open.
God having his eyes open. I shall see him but not know. I shall behold him but not nigh.
Yeah, because you, as I said, you're an uncircumcised dog, man. So you're not going to be able to come near Yahweh. Now, let me say this. Not all Israel, yeah, is going to get the chance to go near Yahweh, man. To go near Yahweh is a gift. Yeah? That's not going to be granted unto all Israel and this go around. Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, but not nigh. There shall rise out of Israel and shall smite the corners of Moab and destroy all the children of Sheth. Verse 18. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city.
Right, so you know, how shy is coming back, set back everything in perfect order. Right? So all the prophecies, you know, the scriptures speak about, you know, what take place in the kingdom to come. Right? This brother going up, you know, about the love, the vision them get. Right? If they leave now, let me take that. Let's see, 11 and verse 11. Did they finish?
Yeah.
Did they finish? No more.
Yeah.
Give me 11. I see 11 and 11.
So this is Isaiah 11 and verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
Right, so the first time was when, you know, the Lord used Moses to lead our foreparents from both of the hands, you know, fear about them. Yeah? And there was a bandage. So this time is the second time. The house shall get ready to do right now. Right, go on?
Alright, which shall be left, which shall be left from Assyria and Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath. From Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea.
Because we scattered from one end of the earth even to the other end. Because of the curse in Deuteronomy 28, 64. Right, so you're not going to deliver the elect of the four winds of the earth. Right, and we actually living in that time right now. Alright, go on, brother.
And he shall set up an ensign for the nations,
Go on.
and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel,
Go on.
and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
Exactly, go on.
Continue, young man. It says, the envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
Because you know, Yahweh Hashem shall bring us back together as one. Right, you know, the hatred between, you know, the southern kingdom and northern kingdom, you know, come to an end. Right? Go on.
So, 36 or 37. Ezekiel.
It's 37 and 16.
Ezekiel 37 and 16. Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for the house of Israel his companions.
And when I stick back to basically, I believe go back to the word plan. Right, that's the reason why we have the 12 tribe chart, 12 tribe word on the streets. All the brothers them across the world. Right? God, the Heavenly Father bring us back together as one nation. Because you know after, you know, Solomon, you know, the kingdom is split into two. You know, Jeroboam and Rehoboam. Right now we're coming together back as one. Right? This time around the elect. I'm basically among the nation of Israel. Right? Mainly on this side. Right? You know, majority of people just now get the truth on this side. Right? It's all about the elect, right?
And join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand.
Right.
Back to Isaiah 22. Verse 22, and I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be king to them all. Back to Isaiah 11, right? Verse 13 again, it says, the envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
Right.
Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim,
Right.
but they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines.
So they will punish these heathen nation, right? Especially Esau, Edom. As people say, what nation have not basically have a part in our kingdom?
Right.
I got enough of our spoil. Right? All them basically benefit of our downfall. You know, one way or the other.
Right.
So you're gonna, all them gonna get punished, but Esau gonna get it reversed. Right? Go on.
Toward the west they shall spoil them, of the east together. They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab,
Right.
and the children of Ammon, and they shall obey them. So look, and the children of Ammon shall obey them.
Okay, yes.
And the Lord shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian seed. Yeah,
This is Isaiah 60 verse 10. It says, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls,
right.
and their king shall minister unto thee.
Thinking our serve us. Right? They're gonna pick up the best, you know, and them crops gonna give us them. Right? The kingdom to come. Right? You know, going back during the time of King David to Solomon, you know, they have all these nations tributary unto us. Right? Even according to Moab rebel against Israel, Moab and also Edom. But the kingdom to come, we're going to have all these nations tributary unto us. Right? And then we're going to basically follow our ways forever and ever. We're not going to ever basically go back on the down low. Right? The people say we're going to go the laws written, you know, inward part, so we're not going to ever go off again.
Right.
Right? People tell us, in Ezekiel, so the nation we're going to know. Bring it up from the brother. Ezekiel 39, I think verse 23, I believe.
39 and 23.
Ezekiel
Alright,
39.
so 23, I say?
Yeah, I think 23, I believe.
Yeah.
39.
Ezekiel 39 and 23.
Go on.
And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity,
Go on.
because they trespassed against me.
Go on.
Therefore hid I my face from them,
Go on.
and gave them into the hand of their enemies.
Right, so we can punish, the Heavenly Father punish us, right? Give us over into the hands of our enemies, right? Ultimately fulfill prophecy, because I know everything was predestined, you know, by the Heavenly Father. So this nation going to be tributary unto us. They're going to follow our ways. They're going to teach them our laws, our ways, Heavenly Father laws and statutes. Right, go on, brother.
Back in Isaiah 60 verse 10, it says, the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee.
See, so scripture say, in Heavenly Father, Yahweh wrath smote us. Right, all the things that we go through, in Deuteronomy 28, from the 15th verse right down to the 16th verse, all the curses, all the things, people even do right now. That's basically the wrath of the Heavenly Father. Right, this is how it basically happen when you follow from away. Because people say, what? Our own wickedness correct us. Right, go on.
So, but in my favor, I have had mercy on thee.
God, so power is a merciful power. And the mercy upon us right now while we receive in this truth, in these times. Right, go on.
So therefore thy gate shall be open continually.
Go on.
They shall not be shut day nor night.
Go on.
That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
God, I'm sure to say, the kingdom to come, you're not going to fear nothing at all. Right? And like in the society, you have to make sure your house door locked, and your grill lock up, and everything. Right? Not going to be like that in the kingdom to come here. We don't have no fear. Right? So we get to go open continually, day and night. Right? Go on.
And that the kings may be brought, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
And they perish, and they punish you. You don't follow our ways. Go on.
So yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Go on.
I say, and the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee.
So all nations are basically afflicting us right now. Right? So I said, this is how God in the kingdom to come. They will come bending unto thee. They will bow to us here. Because we are the down low right now. We are the lowest of the lowest. That's a part of the curse. Right? Deuteronomy 28, I believe, and 43. So the strangers that within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. Ye shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to them. So we are the low right now, and them that above us right now, and look down upon us as nothing at all. Especially so-called niggers. The scripture says, them will afflict us, them will come bending unto thee. What?
And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, Zion, of the Holy One of Israel.
God, exactly. Right, so very soon, we're gonna leave this society, all the sufferation, all the madness of this world is coming to an end very, very soon. Right? So with that, I say all praises and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Makar, Kodash, and double honors to the apostles, and to the elders of Greatness Stone. Shalom to all brothers out there. Shalom to all who participate in the live stream. Shalom to the few sisters. Pretty soon we're going to out of this society. Yeah, shalom.
Shalom.